Hi, Cancer. Welcome to your December 2019 tarot reading. We are Fire and Water Infinity. This month, we're doing a simple 10 card Celtic cross for you guys to let you know the energies present for you this month, how to deal with them. And at the end, we read from an oracle deck. This month, we are doing the Enchanted Map by Colette Baron Reed. And they'll either cap off the reading for you or give you guys some extra advice, insights. So, we're going to step right into it. So, Cancer, the central focus, the main issue for the month of December for you guys is the Sun card. One of the most promising cards to see in tarot. Is one of the best cards. You know how they say there's no good or bad cards? Well, the Sun card is a good card, in my opinion, no matter what. Even if it's giving you clarity on issues that may seem dark and depressing, at least you have that clarity, right? But usually the Sun card is optimism, happiness. You have a lot to be happy for this month. The happiness will light, the Sun card will light up areas of your life and bring you a lot of joy, a lot of things to be optimistic about. Because I see you guys may have been through it mentally. So having a more positive outlook this month will help you, and you will see light will be shown on the shadows that you need to face this month.
Now, clarity, that is enlightenment. You're shining a light within. So, this is a pretty good placement right now for you guys. This is going to set off a lot of wonderful endeavors for you. You are realizing who you are through this. Now, the card under it, the Eight of Cups, it represents all the idiosyncrasies and the fears, the doubts, and the overall distractions that you may fall victim to from time to time that may have you releasing, your power, your creativity. Now, you will be overcoming these, so let's see how.
So the Eight of Cups, it, it presents a challenge or it enhances your path. So as a challenge, it would be a challenge only if you don't walk away from things that leave you unfulfilled. That's the only way it will be a challenge this month. If you let familiarity, because we know Cancer, you guys represent home, and familiarity is very important to you. That comfort of the familiar is very important to you. So if you guys let that stand in your way, you know, it could challenge the Sun. It could challenge you shining light on the things that you need to let go of. It can challenge you being lighter and happier and freer. Now, it can enhance this path if you guys do. You like, hey, this doesn't work for me anymore. Sorry about that. Cancer, you can understand a little baby being around. So it's if you are, I'm sorry, as an enhancement, if you look at the things that don't fulfill you anymore and you're like, I'm okay with walking away from this. I need to free myself. I need to bring myself happiness, you know. This doesn't work for me anymore. Then this Eight of Cups energy is a great helper for you this month.
Five of Pentacles represents what sort of things you need to pay attention to further propel this enlightenment, this change. And to me, the Five of Pentacles represents a focus on lack, focus on what you do not have. So, the appropriate thing right now, the thing that would propel you, is to let go of that sort of focus. that sort of state of mind, you know, focusing on what negativity happens to you too much, you know, staying in these lower emotions just for the sake of feeling them. You feel me? It's time to understand that there's two sides to every coin, and it's your choice and your willpower that will enable you to see the brighter side of all things. Now, when you do this, this is what will prompt you to, you know, utilize this sun energy that is wanting for you to get its attention, that is trying to aid you December. So it's very important for you to shine the light on your life right now.
Yeah, I agree, Cancer. This Five of Pentacles, I think that you guys have probably been in this energy, like you say, this lack energy. You don't not realizing, you know, your worth for a lot of you. Not realizing that your finances or your relationships or lack of don't define who you are. And a lot of you were tired of being in that energy of feeling left out, feeling depressed. And you decided you want to create your own happiness. You want to find your own way to shine. And that's exactly what you're doing this month. You're getting yourself out of that energy. I believe you have a lot of divine help right now because the Sun card being a major arcana, I kind of, relate that to the divine, like, fated moments happening in your life. Um, the divine sees your work. They know who you really are, Cancers. You guys have hearts of gold. And a lot of times you could be taken advantage of, and you'll let people leech off of you and have you feeling depleted, have you in this Five of Pentacles energy. And you're being shown that you don't have to sell yourself short to make other people happy. You don't have to give more of yourself and feel depleted. So this light, this optimism, this clarity that you're going to have this month will have you easily walking away from situations that had you in this energy.
Now, in the past, you guys were the King of Pentacles. You were solidified in the certain state of mind that had you feeling secure. You know, you guys were on top of the world pretty much for a little while. And you finding yourself waking up like somebody threw a cold water in your face, but it's actually you not waking up, you just fell asleep again. You see, what was going on in the past was actually what you were already supposed to be doing. This was you when you were awake. Now, if you can do this in the past, right, that means it can be done again. These ups and downs, we have them to gradually go higher. You see how his rope isn't even fully extended? Next time, you guys really are going to release that anchor and you will go higher.
I think a lot of you, when y'all were in that Five of Pentacles energy, you made a commitment to better yourselves. Like I was saying, you guys made a commitment to yourself to not be in that depressing energy. You wanted to change how you were feeling about yourselves, and you're like, I know what I'm worth. I'm worth more than I've let myself believe. You're letting negative beliefs overcome you guys. Like I say, it may have, because there's two people in that picture, it may have been somebody else leeching off of your energy, because that can happen a lot with water signs. Um, so in the recent past, you decided that you were going to take more control over how your story plays out. For some people, you may have gotten help from an earth sign man. For those who were having financial issues, maybe your dad or somebody close to you may have given you a little leg up. But for a lot of you, you were just taking control over your life and realizing your worth, and that led to this. Now, presently, the energy that will be crowning you throughout this month is the Four of Pentacles. You guys will be very stable in your emotions. I don't see this as you holding on to things, because you guys can do that, right? But this is you finding this inner stability to help you create a better foundation for yourselves. You are building up your worth again. Like, you have that King of Pentacles energy that you're bringing right now. Like I say, you're optimistic about how things will be playing out throughout the month. So having that optimism stay with you throughout the month is very encouraging. Having that sun energy just be within you, be a part of you, it's a beautiful thing to have you carry throughout the month.
The Four of Pentacles represents building upon what you have already started on. And this time it's a different view, another perspective, a higher vantage point. Like when we talked about in your past, you being the King of Pentacles, you already experience, the benefits of when you step into your power. And you may have been knocked off, but this time you understand that it's because you had to experience this just so you can rise higher in that. You went from Five of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles to now, the Four of Pentacles again. And this is just a deeper view of how you can create your life. This is very beneficial experiences before you head into a very promising year, 2020. Which we could see in your future, we have the Ten of Swords. Your mindset is now completely different from what it is, from what it was. You changed a lot. You slayed a lot of demons. You are now in alignment, your mind and your soul.
Yeah, Cancers. There's something that you're killing out. It's you taking control and killing something off like that. It's right next to the Eight of Cups. Once you make that decision of, this isn't serving me anymore, it's time to move on, you do it. You're dedicated to ending something in your life. And this could very well be a self-sabotaging aspect of yourself. Parts of you that get in your own way, that's done. A mindset is done for good for you guys in the near future. It could also be, if that Five of Pentacles energy, that energy that had you feeling depressed, depleted, less than, if that energy involved another person, this person will no longer be a part of your life. You're cutting it off, and for good. The number 10 represents a finality, an ending. And you're okay with this ending. It's not something that you're going to be sad about. And the reason I know that is because for the month of December, you guys are the Ace of Cups. Cancer, that's you overflowing with love, with positivity. The Sun card comes up again. this love, this positivity, this renewal of your spirit, of your self-worth, that King of Pentacles energy kind of shows up again.
So the trajectory of all this, we didn't even get to the last three cards, is total and utter abundant enlightenment, positivity, you see. So this is a good reading, and it's very important to understand. If you're already watching this, you're in that trajectory, but you need to remain in that energy right now so that it may be created time and time again. This Ace of Cups energy is also a good reminder for you to actually be love, be the happiness that you seek right now. And you will then water all the seeds that you wish to grow through that.
So, you guys, in your environment, the others around you, your surroundings, you have the Two of Cups. Since you are so full of love as the Ace of Cups this month, that love will be reciprocated back to you just as much. And so I say, like, if there's people that aren't reciprocating that love, they're out of there, so you don't have to worry about it. Some of you could be entering into new relationships. Some of you, the relationships that you're already in, it's a soulmate relationship. It's a union that you're supposed to be in. It's filled with happiness, and your love is very much reciprocated. Since you are overflowing with love, that energy attracts more of that to you. So like he said, just be love this month. Be that bright ball of sunshine, and you will see that energy reflected back to you.
Beautiful. You guys know that. You guys have probably experienced how you feel for an extended amount of time. You start seeing reflections of that, examples of that, in your reality. So, of course, if you guys have the Ace of Cups as who you are currently for this non-linear time of December, you will soon see that your externals will be the same thing. Your relationships, prospects of a deep relationship or a deepening of a already happening relationship. Overall, I see happiness for you guys.
I like that. So advice this month is the Sacred Clown, which is the Fool card in traditional tarot. And it's saying, trust the universe. You see how he has like all these bear traps surrounding him, but he still has that silly grin. He's not looking down, he's looking straight ahead. Trust the path that you on. You've made a commitment to be on a certain path. You guys are renewed. Your love, your light, your joy, you have that within you, and it's spilling out into your surroundings. So trust that whatever moves you make will be supported by the universe, that you are getting clear guidance that to keep you on the right path, to keep you going, to keep you full of love, keep you happy, and just trust whatever comes your way.
So the Sacred Clown, I don't normally see involve the sun on it, even though there is a sun in it, right? But you guys have a lot of sun energy in this reading, right? So it's important to utilize your optimism, your creativity right now. It's literally behind you, and it has your back. It's powering a lot of your moves. This is why you're able to, walk over these traps that in the past you may have never seen now. It's shining light upon them now. And, I always see this card as the Fool as Pisces. And so it's no surprise that, you got this card with how everything else has been going. The Ace of Cups, you choosing to water your own gardens. To do that, you first have to be able to be the fool. And that's to go on your own path while ignoring the traps that laid before. So, once again, this is, you know, you guys are on the way to changing your reality as you watch this right now.
So the outcome for you this month, and I'm about to say November, December, you guys have the Two of Wands. New doors are opening for you. You have a chance to explore the world in a totally different way. You have total control over your path. That's why the light has been shining for you this month. That's why love has been following you. The spirit is ready for you to make a choice of the new direction that you want your life to go in. We are about to enter into a new year, a new decade. 2020 is right around the corner. So you guys, there's a I'm so sorry, whole new set of lessons to be learned and blessings to gain. And you're standing right there at the doorway. You have a good outcome. There's nothing too dramatic about this outcome. It's just saying, pick a path, take a leap of faith, and know that we're going to catch you, that you can't make a wrong choice. The only wrong choice would be to stay in an energy that doesn't serve you anymore.
Precisely. You want to do the recap while I start pulling their oracle?
Absolutely. So, to recap for you guys, the central issue this month is to be optimistic that Spirit has your back and is showing you the shadows that don't serve you. You can integrate your shadow side, but this month is focusing on the shadows that don't serve you at all. Areas of your life that have been holding you back, and the sun is trying to bring you happiness by, throwing clarity on things that don't serve you anymore. What can hold you back is if you continue to hold on to the familiar, even though the familiar isn't helping you. But what can help propel this sun energy even stronger is if you don't hesitate to walk away from things that are holding you back. You are in this energy now. You have this clarity because you guys were down in the dumps. You have been feeling depleted. You have been feeling depleted. You might have let people leech off of your kindness, your love. You may have engaged in activities that have had you feeling less than who you are. But in the past, you made a commitment to yourself, to better yourself, to recognize your worth, and to continue to build on that. And that will be building for you all month. You are very stable in how you're feeling. This sun energy, this optimism that you might be feeling, newfound optimism, will stay with you throughout the month and help you build solid foundations for your next steps in life. You will be ending a thought pattern, habits, relationships that aren't a part of this sun energy. The sun will be shining light on things that need to end in your life, and you will not hesitate to kill it off. I'm so sorry about this kid. It's a busybody. All right, so you guys are full of love this month. You're full of optimism. You're feeling renewed. You're overflowing with happiness. And as a result, Your environment is reflecting that back at you. Love is surrounding you. Love and happiness. I like seeing the sun, the Ace of Cups, the Two of Cups, and very stable energy of that. So your advice this month is to embrace the new, to embrace the adventure that's appearing in your life. Trust that the universe has your back and that any light that's being shown, it might be scary to face the things that you don't want to leave behind. It's only for your own good. It's only to help you get to your next step, because you have new doors opening. You have new choices to make. You have a whole new way of seeing your life and new adventures to have. And you guys, the overall energy that's capping the bottom of the card is the King of Cups. So keep that emotional stability, being emotionally mature about the decisions you make.
So you guys got the perfect oracle in light of what we were already speaking upon. The Four of Pentacles, you are creating upon what contrasts you've been experiencing. And the Ten of Swords, you changing certain states of minds among the Sacred Clown and the Two of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Now, the Sacred Pool, it starts off with a poem. The world is a reflection of your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. Embody the love you wish to see in the world. Ace of Cups. When you look into the mirror, do you like what you see? The Sacred Pool card asks that you focus on self-love and self-esteem. We are all works in progress, so a detached self-examination made with rigorous honesty is called for now. Reflect by the Sacred Pool, in other words, meditate, look within, and be at peace with yourself. Can you see how far you've come and how magical your life is? Do you notice the spark of the divine shining through your eyes? When you're conscious that you're the embodiment of spirit, it becomes easier to respect yourself and act in good conscience. Then you'll reap the greatest rewards. Your unique service is to the world is not only needed but celebrated. See the love within you and know that if you cast it upon the waters, your reality, it will return to you tenfold. Be at peace, for you are beautiful and loved. Act with surety and confidence, and success shall be yours, whatever your inquiry.
I love that card. He's right. That's pure Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, Sun energy. Like we said, you guys have been building up your self-esteem. You realize with your work, and you're just tired of being down. You just want to be happy, and that's happening for you this month. You're you're just overflowing with love, and that love is being reflected back to you like the Sacred Pool, not only from the people in your environment but from spirit. So this is the end, you guys. I'm sorry about the noisy little one in the background, but he brings a lot of angelic vibes to the readings. He's a little menace, but yeah. If you guys like our reading style and you would like us to read personally for you without a baby crying in the background, we can do that. You can schedule below. We have a link to our Etsy in the description box. Even if you don't want to read it, we hope you gained a lot from this one, and hope to see you again next month.
Peace.